Hey everybody, this is the first Saturday of the month, 50% off day at Goodwill. And everybody is asleep. My wife wasn't feeling well, so she might not even be going to work today. So as of right now, I am out by myself. So that's always a bonus because I can be faster without them. So, alright, I am on my way to Goodwill store number 1. Yay. Alright. Hey everybody, so I just left Goodwill store number 1 and I only found one DVD, and you know, I scanned so many DVDs I don't even remember what this one was going for, but I picked it up, so there had to be profit. And out of all these, I don't remember what was priced at what because I found several to scan, but these were the only ones to pick up. And one of these, actually that one was the one that was selling on Amazon for like $35. So that's the fun part. Alright, so yeah, it's always finding, can you ever find a good CD that's worth a lot, and the rank on that was actually pretty low. And I just love my t-shirts. Alright, so I've got a Mario Metroid type t-shirt and a Cowboy Militia t-shirt that is brand new with the original tag. And there we go, there's the price, $24.99, and I'll probably get about $15 out of that one. And well, it's Metallica, so it's gonna be mine. And Big Bang Theory, Stark Industries. This has actually been here for a few weeks, but I didn't want to pay more than $1, so I was lucky it was still here. And this one, I figured I'd just go ahead and pick it up. It's Marvel. All sorts of characters. I'm usually pretty good at getting those in, but this particular one I actually have not seen. And I've had a couple before that have tons of characters, but they have... yeah, it's hard to find that one, but it only sells if you tag Deadpool in it. But, alright, that is all from Goodwill store number 1, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 2. Alright, I only found a couple items, but the line was so long it wasn't even going to be worth my time. So, alright, well, that was Goodwill store number 2, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 3. Alright guys, so I just left Goodwill store number 3, and the wife wasn't feeling well, so I had to go home and take care of her, and she's off at work now, and I've got the kids now, and I'm like lost a couple hours. So, alright, so I got 2 bread makers. I paid $5 for one, $3 for the other, and all I want out of each are the paddles and the pans. And the paddle on that one's just couldn't, there we go, stuck. That's gonna go for like 15 to 25 depending on condition and all, but I'll figure that out more when I'm getting ready to list it. And I have a Philips home theater system, and I couldn't check to see if it worked or not, but because I couldn't find a outlet that worked. But even if it doesn't work, it still sells for 20 bucks, and prices were all over the place. If they were working, it was anywhere from $50 free shipping or $120, so that's going to take more research. But all I know is I'm at least going to make my money back. And I'm not even going to bother showing you everything, but a whole bunch of t-shirts. So I spent somewhere around 20 bucks at this store, and now I get to stop and have lunch, and then we get to go on to Goodwill store number 4. Evil child, she is not wanting to go to more Goodwill stores. Guys, so I just left Goodwill store number 4, and I only found like a few t-shirts, a couple CDs, a DVD, and a mug for my daughter. So I'm not going to be showing you the mug or the t-shirts because it's got the mug wrapped up in it, and my daughter had to have the severed head.
It's a monster head, and I also got a monster head dolly. It's and I got
yes, my daughter with her severed head. So, I don't remember what these two were going for. I remember that one, oddly enough, the rank was really good on it. And the DVD, it's a golf DVD, and the rank was a little bit high, but it was going to be selling for like $29. Yeah, it had the price 30, but yeah, you know, always go by what the rank says on Amazon, or what the price says on Amazon, not what the dollar amount you see there, because sometimes it's going to be way off. Alright, so that is Goodwill store number 4, and we are on our way to Goodwill store number 5. Alright guys, so I left Goodwill store number 5. I was in a hurry because the wife was getting off work a little bit early, and we got here a little bit before she got off work, and we hit the Salvation Army. So we've already been to Goodwill store number 5 and the Salvation Army, and I can't remember how many bread makers I had before the last video. So, well, if not, I picked up a bread maker. If not, yeah, I'm already losing track. So I've got a total of 3 bread makers for the day. I've been getting t-shirts, DVDs, CDs, left and right today. And I know I picked up a whole bunch of remotes. And it actually got to the point where they were only, with the half off, I ended up only paying like 50 cents a piece. It's like, I'm not even going to look them up. I'm just going to grab them. And at the Salvation Army, I ended up with, I know they're in here, only 3 DVDs, but there's not a whole lot of profit there, but it's still kind of the same thing of, come on, Sleepless in Seattle and When Harry Met Sally, both cult classics. You gotta love them. It's like, but even still, they'll sell quickly. I think I only pay like $1 a piece here at the Salvation Army. And balance ball, this goes for about $20. All brand new. And nothing really special, but I did want to at least point out, I didn't even look it up. I just figured it'd be something really, really cool because I'd never seen one before. Cheech and Chong t-shirt. Yeah, I'd never seen one, but at the same time, I gotta get it. It's Cheech and Chong just because it's cool. Alright, so that is, so far we are at 5 Goodwill stores, the Salvation Army, and I'm going to be going to Goodwill store number 6, but since the wife is not feeling well, I'm going to take her home, and I'm going to leave the kids with her so they don't have to go, oh, Daddy, we're dying from torture because you're making us go to so many Goodwill stores. I want to be done. And, yeah, I don't have to deal with that. So, alright, so I'm going to take them home, and then it'll be just me, and I get to move so much faster for the rest of the night. So, alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Traffic is against me today. There's a bad accident coming up, so I'm trying to not get hit getting off the interstate. Everybody's cutting everybody else off because they want to get off the interstate. This is how bad it is. Jesus! This is how bad it is right now. Fuck! Go ahead. God, everybody's trying to get off of everybody else right now. God, this is terrible. Look at that guy. Alright, just had to share. Alright guys, so evidently this is just bread making season because I hadn't seen a good bread maker to resell in a while, and now all of a sudden I've got 5 of them. So I'm just getting them everywhere. I'm not going to pull them out and show you everything, but I did get a whole bunch of t-shirts. Everything in this bag is nothing but t-shirts. So, alright, there's a whole bunch of t-shirts, a few CDs, DVDs, a car stereo. I actually couldn't find this particular one, but it looked, just by looking at it, it looks like it's in mint shape, but I couldn't find this particular car stereo. But I figured I'm paying $2.50, I'll take the chance. And I picked up a nice little Panasonic Omnivision VCR. I actually couldn't find this particular one, but I also hadn't seen a good VCR in a while. And all of a sudden they're starting to pop out, so. Alright, not a whole lot. Well, actually, yeah, it is a whole lot. At least more than I'd picked up at any of the other stores. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 6, and on to Goodwill store number 7. Alright guys, so I just left Goodwill store number 7, and I picked up a Legend of Zelda t-shirt. This is actually either a little girl's or a very skinny woman. And yeah, Legend of Zelda, just couldn't pass up. And I have not seen a famous Stars and Straps t-shirt in a while, and sometimes they're hard to look up, but they're usually pretty decent, halfway decent money and fast sales. And, well, Spider-Man, I had to buy it for myself. And of course, I've got 2 more bread makers, so I've been moving stuff around hoping that I can squeeze them in, and it looks like I can just barely squeeze them in. Yay. Alright. Do I go on to Goodwill store number 8, or do I call it? Let's find out. Alright guys, so I stopped at 7 Goodwill stores and 1 Salvation Army. I have some money issues right now. I have a $500 return, so I kind of have to stop at that point. So, alright, so yeah, I lost count what I spent. I've got the 8 bread makers, and I've got 35 t-shirts right here on the floor for me to go through. So, in case anybody was really curious, here's what I picked up in all of the t-shirts. Got a Live Nation Pink Floyd. Like, after you get it doing t-shirts for a while, you can just flip through them and decide if you want to get it or not. And the famous Stars and Straps, I've shown you that one already. Did I show you this one? No, I picked up a Harley Davidson t-shirt. Harley Davidson's always good. Spider-Man that I'm keeping for myself. I only picked up 2 shirts that I'm going to keep for myself. Mario, Metroid t-shirt. And, ooh, Ozzy Osbourne. Band shirts. Always love the band shirts. Especially if you can get an original vintage. Stark Industries. Let's see here. I've got a Mario. Grab it wrong. There we go. Mario. Looking like a bee. Let's see here. Big Bang Theory. And here's the other shirt that I'm going to be keeping for myself. Metallica. Gotta love Metallica. Even if you're buying them to resell, yes, always good. Captain America. Yep. Marvel, whole bunch of characters. Showed you that one already. Let's see here. Oh, yes. You never forget your first Doctor. Doctor Who. Doctor Who is good. I've got another Doctor Who shirt in here somewhere. And, yep, Cheech and Chong. Gotta love them, Cheech and Chong. I actually haven't even looked them up, so I don't know. I've got... I actually thought of a friend of mine when I picked this up, so I might be giving this to him. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, so kind of questionable. But he's all about the horror movies and has his own very successful blog. And Bolt for My Valentine. Oh, I didn't notice that. Giant hole in the armpit. That's alright. Because Dragon Ball Z. I'd actually never come across a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt, and it's got the Chinese printing on it, so I'm actually kind of excited to look this one up later. And I've got, this one was kind of, I saw somebody pick it up, show his wife, and they were seriously considering it, and he decided not to. It's like, dude, it's $1. So an Apartment 9 t-shirt, I used to grab them every single time. Now, not so much. I kind of am a little picky about the Apartment 9 t-shirts. But something said to buy that one, so I did. And this was the, Chevy Chase Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I can't seem to keep those in stock for very long, even in summertime. All right, Air Jordan Jumpman. Depending on the style of Jumpman t-shirt, you'd be surprised what they will go for. Let's see here. This one is X-Men. Yes, I found my love of t-shirts again. Lost it there for a while. Got it right back. Good. Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy. My t-shirt account is really starting to move again. Gryffindor. Harry Potter. Only some of them, not all of them. Another Marvel. My daughter's like, it's got Thor on it. Are you buying it for me? She loves Thor. For her birthday last year, she got a Thor action figure, and she loved it so much she went to bed with it. Weird. Rocky Balboa. Sylvester Stallone. I got that one at the Salvation Army. I think I paid like 75 cents for it. And Legend of Zelda. I showed you that one. Here's one that I'll explain it when I come to it. This one I could not find, but something about it just said buy me. Because I tried to type in the title, but I couldn't quite read that last one right there, that last part of word, black something or other profit, but I couldn't quite find it. But what I was finding that was similar was selling for a good price point, so I picked it up. And X-Files. I actually had to take a close look at it. The only way I knew it was X-Files was on the tag, which I thought was odd because it didn't even look anything remotely like Mulder and Scully. And it's a size small. I usually try to stay away from small sizes, but I have an Obey t-shirt. The brand Obey is actually pretty decent. I don't understand it, but I will never complain. And Marvin Martian. Which one was this? Oh, yes, this is the one. I picked this one up at the Salvation Army, and they know I'm resellers, but I told her I couldn't quite read the tag. I said I thought it said $1.99. She read the tag differently and rang it up as 19 cents. So I got this shirt for 19 cents. Gotta love it. Another Big Bang Theory. Same shirt. And Doctor Who. Again, who was your first doctor? Or who was your doctor? Personally, it's the fourth Doctor. I grew up with the fourth Doctor. Yes, I'm that old. Shh. And Star Wars, #1 fan. You see the irony. For those of you who don't, the spaceship is from Star Trek. So it's kind of painful, but I'm afraid it might actually sell for something. And looks like last but not least, another Mario. This is 35 t-shirts. Fine. I've actually got 2 over there that are brand new with tags. Don't wash the ones that are brand new with tags. All of my used t-shirts, I wash. Most people don't, but personally I do. I just feel better just in case washing them. So, all right. I think I spent somewhere around $140. It was something like that. But t-shirts I grab, I don't even think about it anymore. It's like I tried to get picky about it when I was losing my love of t-shirts, and then just kind of stopped for a while, or I'd pick them up but never really do anything with them. And now it's I see it, I think it's cute, I grab it. I usually don't have a lot of bad luck with the t-shirts. I might grab one, it'll sell eventually, not for a lot of profit, but it'll sell, but it's still profit. If you can get a t-shirt for less than $1, buy it. So, all right, that will be all. Oddly enough, I didn't find any food processors. The only kitchen appliances I was finding was just bread makers. I haven't found a bread maker that had been worth my time for the longest time, and now I couldn't find anything else except bread makers. So this is going to be interesting. The wife saw me bringing them in, and she's like, "Why are there so many bread makers in my home?" I was like, "There are too many bread makers in my home." Well, it's money, so she knows there'll be profit, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, all right, don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.